land of some weird laws.
Every land is the land of weird laws, we're learning.
Yes, but today we're talking specifically about Canadian laws.
Yeah, this one's a little different. So, love Canada. So, can't wait to visit there. It looks so beautiful.
Yeah,
And
uh,
now we'll know a few of their laws.
yeah, like that it is illegal to scare the Queen.
Yeah, the Queen Mother shall not be scared.
Now, is it? I feel like there's probably a similar law in the UK that you can't scare the Queen.
What's that?
Probably a similar law in the UK that you can't scare the Queen, or probably
Probably.
bother the Queen, or even speak with
Because
her.
it's illegal across the whole country.
Yeah, yeah. So can't scare the Queen. Probably give her a heart attack,
Yeah.
especially at this age.
The offender can face a jail term of up to 14 years in prison
Wow,
if a serious indictable offense of scaring
the
the
Queen.
Queen Mother. I don't. She's a very tough lady. She lived through World War II. She was down putting cars together, jeeps.
Question though.
She was on the. She was doing stuff during the war. She's a. I think she's one tough cookie.
Now, say that you're a Canadian filmmaker, and the Queen sits down and watches your movie while she's visiting the UK, and it scares her.
Oh, we're
Are
talking about
you then?
Canada.
Yeah, I said Canadian filmmaker, and she's on vacation in Canada.
No, you said the UK. But anyways,
Oh,
go ahead.
whatever. If your movie scares her, is that then technically illegal because you scared her?
I don't think so. I think it's.
One might be able to connect those dots, and so yeah, I'd say that is a slippery slope law.
It can be traced back to Britain's Treason Act of 1842. It was created as a response to a British man who pointed a gun at
Oh,
then Queen Victoria, though he didn't fire it,
well,
thankfully.
that isn't that threatening.
Oh my gosh, this is really weird. It's illegal to create, possess, and sell crime comics.
So
So no,
no Batman.
no Batman, no.
Yeah, that takes a lot
What
of
about the
comic.
Marvel comics?
Well, I assume that crime takes place in just about any of them.
It says this law dates back to the 1940s when superheroes didn't dominate the comic field like today, and instead were driven by pulp crime, horror, and romance stories.
Ah,
So during the 1940s, there was an outcry about the crime and violence depicted in the comic books, and the problem was highlighted when two boys in 1948 played the role of highway bandits and shot and killed a man in British Columbia.
mm.
Following this incident, the law was passed to make it illegal to create,
Did they
possess, or sell
say the
crime
comic
comics.
books are what caused them to want to do that?
This is indicating, so I
That
don't buy
it just
that.
seems like to me the whole. Okay, so the world's been doing this forever. Everyone thinks that it started with video games. No, it they've been saying this for so long. The old people complain about what the young people are doing and say it's going to corrupt their mind. Oh, them video games, they're gonna make you violent. Oh, that rap music is gonna make you violent.
No,
Oh,
no.
that those comic books are gonna make your kids violent. And as we see, it's not true.
No.
Violent people are violent.
Mm-hmm.
Media does not make you violent.
Correct. I agree with you.
The only thing that I think might actually make people violent is the freaking news.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to talk about something that really gets people's blood boiling and may actually get them out there to do something crazy, it would be watching stuff on the news. The same people who are trying to make it sound like everything's turning everyone violent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
there you go.
So number 3, you're prohibited to challenge someone to a duel and or accept an invitation to a duel.
Oh. Well, that is basically just shooting at each other.
Yeah,
I can see how that would be illegal.
yeah. The law reads everyone who challenges or attempts by any means to provoke another person to fight a duel, attempts to provoke um, the challenge in the other person, or accepts the challenge to fight a duel is guilty of an indictable offense and
Oh.
liable for imprisonment for the term not exceeding 2 years.
Oh, wow.
The last person to die in a duel on Canadian soil was Robert Lyon, who fell victim to John Wilson's bullet in 1833 after they fought over their love of a young school teacher. Oh, wow.
So they think.
Oh, wow.
I bet there's been other duels, and they just probably went down as, oh yeah, that guy, someone shot him. Wasn't me.
Yeah. Next, it's against the law to use a dog sled on a sidewalk. That's kind of common sense, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Well,
Like,
well, what if you just happen to have a sled and a big dog, and you're a little kid, and you want your dog to pull you? I can see
well,
that.
it says unless otherwise posted, where a pathway or a sidewalk passes through an area prohibited to dogs, dogs on a leash are permitted in such areas, provided they remain on the defined pathway or sidewalk and not running at large.
Okay, but if you are attached to a sled, then aren't you attached to a type of a leash?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's the defense I would use.
They recommend going dog sledding in the snow at Winter Dance, located in the Halliburton Highlands, on the doorstep of Longwood Provincial Park.
Okay.
Just 3 hours drive from Toronto. So any of you out there that are just itching to use your sled on the sidewalk, there are some places for you.
Okay.
Okay, number 5. Whoa, because here a lot of people have this in the United States. It is forbidden to own a pet rat.
What?
Yeah.
Forbidden to own a pet rat. That seems ridiculous. I know a lot of people that
You
own
can't
them.
own it or bring a pet rat into the province even. The rule states a person shall not purchase, keep, or sell live rats unless the person holds a permit issued under subsection.
Oh, that okay? That is a crazy law, and I don't see any reason why that should be.
It says in the 1950s the law was introduced after Norway rats were discovered on a farm near Alaska on the eastern border of the province. After concerns that these rats might spread plague throughout Alberta, the government decided to halt the spread of rats to the west, and the Alberta Department of Agriculture rolled out a rat control program.
But those weren't pet rats; they were wild rats.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh. Number 6. It is against the law to paint a wooden ladder.
that makes sense.
I know some paint gets slippery when wet, so I don't know if that's why.
Well, you wouldn't want to. Why would you want to paint such beautiful wood?
Mm. In the Alberta government's Occupational Health and Safety Code, it states that a person must not paint a wooden ladder. However, you can preserve a wooden ladder by painting it with a protective coating. If an employer is using wooden scaffolds, then they must be constructed of unpainted dressed lumber. And the law appears in the 2009 Safety Code and was created to ensure you can tell the condition of such a ladder.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, that
Okay.
makes sense.
At least we have an answer to that one. Number 7. It's against the law to swear in a public park in Toronto. Oh my goodness. What do all the ball players do?
Yeah. That seems like again,
Not
and
just ball players, but I'm just saying
well,
if you games would attract lots of people, right?
yeah. I don't know if Canada has the same freedom of speech laws that we have, because that would definitely infringe on your freedom of speech.
Yeah. The rule as described in the Toronto Municipal Code says, while in a park, no person shall indulge in riotous, boisterous, violent, threatening, or illegal conduct, or use of profane or abusive language. If you're found swearing, you could face a fine over $200. Although the Fine Law Canada blog says that there is no evidence to suggest anyone has actually been penalized for this in the city.
Ah, okay.
Okay, number 8. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. My childhood would have been taken away from me. I would have hated it. Number 8, coming in at number 8. It is against the law to climb a tree in Oshawa.
What?
Yeah,
You can't climb trees.
you can't climb a tree. I climbed trees
So,
constantly when I was a kid.
so no tree houses. No tree forts. No climbing up a tree to hang a swing.
Yeah,
That sounds
yeah,
awful.
yeah. It says no person shall interfere with a tree or part of a tree.
Interfere with the tree.
Interfere with the tree or part
Okay.
of a tree located on municipal property, including but not limited to attaching, affixing, or placing upon in any manner any object or thing to a tree or part of a tree, and climbing the tree.
That's ridiculous.
It says, yeah, it says this law was put into place to prevent unable citizens from trying to act like Spider-Man. The city of Oshawa says they care deeply about the safety of their citizens and therefore this law is in place.
Okay.
Well, this is another one that I don't see why, if the employer is cool with it, it should fly. Okay, coming in at number 9. Taxi drivers cannot wear T-shirts in Halifax.
What can they wear then?
Uh, the everyday driver, while in control of a taxi or accessible taxi, shall wear a shirt or military type blouse with a collar and sleeves, no T-shirts, ankle length trousers or dress shorts, which are worn within at least 3 inches of the knee, socks and shoes, which clothing shall be in a neat and tidy condition at all times. Every female driver may, in place of ankle length trousers, wear a skirt.
So
Wow.
what happened? Was it like uh some lawmaker got into a cab one day and was like, I don't like the cut of this guy's jib. He's just all casual. What is he, like a no goodian?
I guess so. Wow.
Wow. That's that's insane.
Yeah.
No t-shirts. Okay.
Okay, coming in at number 10, our last one is it's illegal to pretend to practice witchcraft. So I guess back when Sabrina the Teenage Witch was on TV, or the new one that was on Netflix, I guess you're not allowed to play pretend.
Again, here in the United States, that'd be against your religious
Wait a
freedoms.
second. It says here everyone who fraudulently pretends to exercise or to use any kind of witchcraft, sorcery, enchantment, or conjuration undertakes for a consideration to tell fortunes or pretends from his skill in or knowledge of an occult or crafty science to discover where or in what manner anything that is supposed to have been stolen or lost may be found is guilty of an offense punishable on summary conviction.
Wait. So,
So you can't.
as long as you aren't fraudulently using witchcraft or sorcery.
So as long as you're not pretend playing,
So, no LARPing?
sounds like it.
You can't go and LARP? What
Live
area?
action. That's LARP stands for live action role play. It's an acronym.
So, I can't go out into the park with my guild and,
If you had one, no.
oh, I have a guild. You just don't know them. I do it, in private because I know you just wouldn't understand my love of LARPing.
Who cares if someone LARPs? Not my business.
You can LARP if you want to.
You can LARP if you want to. That's right. We'll leave it there. And at that, thank you for spending your time with us, guys.
Yeah.
We really appreciate it.
So we have learned today that Canada is anti playing pranks on the Queen. They're anti live action role playing. And
fake pretending to
yeah.
be
And
a
you
witch.
can't cuss in the park.
Hmm.
So I can't say I'm going to throw my effing magic missile at you without getting a double fine. Not
What are you
fair.
gonna do?
Not fair. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah.
And dislike the video if you dislike it. But remember, if you do dislike it, I will throw a magic missile your way. But I'm not from Canada, so I will get in no trouble.
Well, you don't want to get in trouble while you're there in Canada.
Yeah.
Now, when we go to visit, we are following all the laws.
Oh no, I am definitely going out to the park to roleplay. Just to see what happens. Have a great day, everybody.
Bye.